Notts County Talk, welcome back to the channel for the first time in 2025. Hope everyone had a great new year from all of us at Notts County Talk. I'm going out to Nest a little bit early today, getting there for about 12:30, and then slowly Jordan, George, Will and Jake, they're all going to arrive at the Nest. So we'll have a good catch up with them, see what they think of the last 3 games. 3 absolutely huge wins. As I said on the last video, 3 wins in different ways, but today is an absolutely massive game with the pressure taken off us a little bit. If we'd have come into this with maybe 3 points, 4 points from the last 9 available, I think there would have been a lot of people unhappy. Today is not a free hit by any means. Walsall are something like 12 points clear, and it will be a very, very good game today on New Year's Day. For me, I thought we looked completely dead on our feet after the Cheltenham game, understandably so, but we gave everything for that. And then to play again 3 days later, and then we play today and we play 3 days later again against Swindon is going to be tough. For me, the biggest player to come back today is Nick Cerula. I think we need a recognised wing back playing. We can't go in with makeshift wing backs. We ended the game, we have most of the game with Connor Grant and Sam Austin, who did a fantastic job against Cheltenham. Today, I think we need at least one recognised wing back in, just to balance the team out a bit. We're very unlikely to see Ness. I have no idea about Macari, who went off in the warm-up against Cheltenham. Could have George Abbott slipping there. Rob McDonald, I don't know. Dizzy is relatively fresh. Do you play Martin, who was virtually played an undroppable game against Cheltenham, didn't he? You can't really drop him, but where does he fit in? Because when he went central, he's a lot better than at wing back. It's going to be really, really interesting. Jody, obviously, you'd say is completely fresh because he didn't come on against Cheltenham, but at the same time, he hasn't actually got any match sharpness for a good 3 months. So it's going to be very, very, very interesting. And I'm really not sure what score I'm expecting today. But I'm going to get going to the Nest, and then we'll catch up with everyone when they're there. Cheers. Team loses out then. I said I wanted Cerula in. Cerula is not in, unfortunately. But it looks like Martin's taking that wing back position. Rob McDonald does come in. Be interested to see how he lasts for 90 minutes. Could be a bit tricky in that sense. He hasn't played too much football. But good to see Diddy back in. Jones on the bench. Again, I don't want to highlight this too much, but there's no Gordon. Is his time at Notts over? Has he got an injury? I don't know, because we keep things very close to our chest. No Kevin again. They made a couple of changes. They said, why change the winning side? But I mean, look, this festive period, Walsall got to make changes, we've got to make changes. Teams are leggy. I'm going to go 2-1 Notts, I think. That'd be absolutely outstanding. A draw would also not be the end of the world. A loss would kind of feel like a bit of a, come back to Med Lane after 2 away games, a bit of a slap in the face. But these are top of the league, they're 12 points clear, and there's got to be a reason for that.
Back down at the lane. I've been gutted, to be honest, to miss the last few away games. Notts obviously in fine form. Another good thing to look forward to is our Jones on the bench. I'm hoping to see a little cameo from him today, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. But the teams are out. Kickoff will be any minute now. Massive, massive game. Walsall top of the league. We're second. A win today it's a 6-pointer. So really looking forward to the game. Atmosphere is huge. New Year's Day fixtures. Walsall brought plenty of fans there. They've definitely sold out their allocation. So a good game ahead of.
Big early chance for Sam Austin, put through by Rob McDonald. Actually a great ball. Reminds me of what we used to do with Aaron Iman when we put them behind. That's got a corner now. Austin's shot was saved pretty well by the keeper, pretty comfortably. It's gone to the edge. Matty Black's not going to get one, is he? He is. Oh, keeper spilt it. Oh, he's got it again. Good start, 4 minutes in. Possibly the best goal line clearance I've ever seen from a Walsall player. As Jack rounds the keeper, it looks like it's going in. The Walsall player's jumped over the ball and has back-heeled it off the line. It's then spun off the line and gone out for a corner. I can't believe what I've just seen, but what an unbelievable ball through. That's got to be one of the best clearances I've ever seen. Fair play. We're taking the corner short. Give it Josh Martin. Wow. Wow, I really thought it trickled in. Keep it going though. Martin gone. Because it's Crowley who's going to put a cross in. Well, I think it's going right for you. They go right, don't they? That's an insane clearance. And we've kind of just, we've lost the ball from that corner.
Over 20 minutes gone. I cannot believe the quality of football that Notts are playing. We're so unlucky not to be at least 1-0 up. We are, we're the better team so far. We just need to capitalise because you can't help but feel like we've got the momentum now. We just need to take advantage of that and get a goal because it feels like a matter of time before Walsall could sort of sneak in and get their own.
Just lost it away this time. I tell you now, that looked offside. Very, very suspiciously offside, but he puts it away. Keeper goes down the wrong way. It's 1-0 Notts. That's a massive goal and very well deserved. But goodness me, I'd like to see a replay of that. 1-0. I don't know how long. 26 minutes. It's got a super start. This time it's Crowley. Leaves their keeper absolutely stranded. It's gone onto the roof of the net. His first half's been excellent. Couple of misplaced passes at the start of the minute, but other than that, we've been fantastic. But you do worry, don't you, second half? If we don't take our chances, they're 12 points clear. Like I said at the start, for a reason, they will come back at us. There's no way it's going to be this comfortable all game. They could even come back at us before half time. We saw us do it against Cheltenham just a few days ago. So I'd like a second goal as insurance.
Half time then, it is currently 1-0 Notts. And I think we're good for it. I think we could even have one or two more, to be honest. We've had some really, really good chances. Tom said it as well. The goal, to me, looked like Jatta was offside, but you take them, you definitely take those ones. But honestly, I'm astonished by the level of football that we're playing. To be honest. That first half, technically is probably the best half that I have seen this season. Some absolutely brilliant passes. We're absolutely carving them apart with some passes. I think McGoldrick has been playing some absolutely ridiculous balls through. And we just look on it, and Martin, he is a completely different player from what we've seen so far this season. And sort of against Cheltenham and here today, he's been fantastic. So, on all fronts, really, I'm really impressed.
Oh yeah, I was thinking we don't deserve to be 1-0, we deserve to be 3 or 4 up. Maybe not 3 or 4, 2 or 3 up. Because that goal, like you said, possibly was offside. I'll have to see again. It might be miles on, but from where we decided looked off. These top of the league, unbeaten. Maybe I might have read it wrong, but the 1st of October in that big defeat at home to Fleetwood or something like that.
Yeah.
These were not hit. If I was sat in that way, and I'll be thinking, what am I watching? They can't touch the ball. There must have been a period of 3 or 4 minutes, which doesn't sound long, but in a football match, 3 or 4 minutes without touching the ball is very long. Yeah. Game management-wise, we were really smart. We took the last 5 minutes, slowed it down. Look, they've got some quality. They've hit us on the break a few times with a better, choice from a few of their players. A couple of passes through. They could have had a really good opportunity. And I'm not stupid enough to. We could come here and lose by 2 goals. Yeah. That's what football's all about.
Exactly.
If we don't play second half like we did first half and let it slip, the first half's pointless.
Exactly.
We're showing what we can play like, but these are top of the league, and I've said it throughout the video. There's a reason they're 12 points clear.
Yeah, we need to come out and be solid because we seem to have a little bit of a niggle, don't we, conceding early in the second half. So if we there's no doubt in my mind that Walsall are going to come out and try and do that in the second half. So we need to just be solid. Come out and just keep doing what we've been doing because they couldn't really deal with us in that first half.
And I don't even think it's a case of. Sometimes I'll say they're never going to come out that bad second half. I don't actually think I just think we've been that good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a case of them being bad. You saw again the first 5 minutes they looked full of confidence, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And then we just hit them with a few balls through. I've said it. The block on the line is absolutely unreal.
Unbelievable.
It's the best I've ever seen. Best goal line clearance I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely. But it's things like that you sort of feel like, it's going against you. But then you sort of get a bit more luck, don't you? So with the goal, because like you said, we think it might have been offside. But hopefully more of that in the second half, and hopefully. Clean sheet would be amazing. If it stays at 1-0, I'm super happy with that, but I'd like to see another goal, to be honest.
Just about to go back second half. I did say I'd catch up with these 3, but the nest was absolutely rammed and very, very loud. So, your 0-0's Happy New Year. Your 0-0's gone out of the way.
Yeah, a bit disappointed in that. But I'll take where we are.
Just very quickly, because we're going for the second half, how good was that?
Oh, brilliant. Really phenomenal. I think Josh Martin again's been fantastic. Really, really good.
So
I think
good.
they've all been good.
He's so
good. It's been brilliant. Really good watch, actually. Really, really good.
Will,
Get him in.
come on. Got Will as well. How good was that? Jake's just said it. Josh Martin class.
So good. We've got 78% possession. We've just seen
I just
on
don't
there.
want it to slip.
No, neither do I. But Cheltenham look better than these. I'm more worried. Well, I don't want to say it now because they have got a threat, haven't they? That low is a threat.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Albert Adoma up top for them.
Yeah. Uncle Albert, they call him, I think.
Uncle Albert, yeah, but we're doing well. We're controlling. It looks like an FA Cup fixture.
It
but
does.
it's
I
what it
mean,
is.
yeah. Jordan, come on.
Hello.
I said I'd get you on before, but Ness was too busy. Happy?
Very happy. I do think, though, I'm going to play devil's advocate. We got very comfortable because we knew they weren't doing anything. We
Yeah.
could have probably pushed for a second, but we had so much time on the ball. This Walsall side, I'm not going to lie, I don't know how they're top playing like this.
Oh, you don't say that half
I don't know how they're
time.
top playing like this. 12 points ahead, and they've not offered
You don't
nothing.
say that half time.
They've not offered anything.
Give you a 2-1 Walsall win.
They have not looked dangerous at all. We've controlled the game. I know this could come back to bite me, and Walsall might switch it up, but they have lacked. And when we played them away from home, we gave them the goals. The corner, they scored from a corner.
Brave from you.
Bass kicked it out to them. So the goals we conceded, I don't think they was that dangerous when we even played them at their place.
Right, half time, second half's coming up. Very quick, score prediction, final score. 2-1 Walsall.
3-1 Knots.
2-1 Walsall, I said that. Cheers, Jordan.
3-1 Knots.
Good.
No,
Cheers, mate. Excellent header. I'm not sure who it was. Offside, I mean, I can't tell from where I am. We've kind of created that ourselves. Sam Austin with a really poor pass, straight to Lowe, their striker, which kind of set them up a little bit. It gave them a bit of confidence. Their fans are quite large, you can hear them now. But yeah, we just don't want to make our own. We don't want to put pressure on ourselves, and then they go and have another opportunity. I think it was Lowe again. Actually, they headed it in. It was a superb header. You see why they scored so many goals. But luckily for Notts our side, the Walsall fans getting behind their team now. They've come out second half, and we knew this would happen. This is what I was saying at half time. Ball in, might get it sit away. Also, fullback's got an opportunity to cut in. And Martin does well. Pretty relentless at the start of the second half from Walsall. They've just flashed one across, inches wide, got a corner from it, and then just put it over the bar. We need to weather this storm pretty badly because their momentum is firmly in their favour. A really, really shaky opening six for Notts, but a good one from Walsall.
And just like that, it is 1-1. Walsall have scored, sort of put across volley goalwards, and then sort of diving header, and it's gone in. Bass is left stranded, but it's been coming. And I said this at half time: we need to come out strong, and we haven't. We look, the contrast from first to second half has been huge. We just need to get back on top, and to be honest, we need to win this game because that first half performance warrants a win.
Jones on there. I've not heard noise like that for a substitute coming off for a long, long time. Standing ovation for Martin, who came off and has played pretty well, and for Conor Grant, who's just won the ball back, does really well. Rest has play on. You've got to be patient with Jody, I think, though. As Walsall come forward, you've got to be patient. He's been out for a long time, 3 months coming up to since the Gillingham game, so not expecting too much from him. Oh goodness me, yeah, it's gone out. 75 on the clock. Would it take a draw now? Probably would, yeah. Two on Walsall, low nips in, they're bringing defenders straight on. I imagine the pattern of play now might be that they sit back and try and circle the pressure, but if they do win this, with the results going the way they are around the rest of the playoffs, you'd be absolutely amazed if they don't go up automatically. There are a lot of draws going on at the minute, and that would mean a loss today would not be the end of the world for Notts, but late goals could sink us further down the table, and it's very, very tight at the minute. I knew at half time, I felt at half time, I said it, George said it as well, that the game is never done at 1-0. When you miss chances against a team that is 12 points clear, this is going to happen. We've got about 6 minutes plus whatever other time to salvage it.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 4 minutes.
Dinsey has the ball in the back of the net, offside. This didn't look offside, but you know what? If our first goal was off, then it's kind of, I don't know, it's justice, isn't it? But that didn't look offside. He looked like he ran from an onside position. It's a good finish, but massive celebration of the Walsall when that was given offside. I think that will be game over. Full time, it's finished. Notts 1, Walsall 2. A few reasons why I'm going to keep this player ratings very quick. 1, it's really cold. 2, it's just starting to rain. And 3, we just let a fantastic first half go to waste. And I said at half time, if we don't end up winning the game, that first half was for absolutely nothing, and it was for nothing. It was an absolutely unbelievable turnaround from Notts and Walsall, in my opinion.
Yeah, just so frustrating because there's that anxiety for me at half time. You would have seen it in the previous in this video where I was saying, you know, we need to come out strong, and we haven't come out strong again. And it's you know, it seems to be, you know, the bit of a story of the season really, where we're just struggling to sort of find our level in that second half. Bitterly disappointed.
Yeah.
And I mean, especially in the death there when McGoldrick's goal gets flagged as offside, when to me it didn't really look like it. Yeah, just devastating, really.
I think a draw would have been fair. We absolutely dominated the first half. They absolutely dominated the second half. But it's frustrating when you're the team ahead. You know, if they'd have drawn that game, they'd have probably been happy the way the first half went. But anyway, we'll go through the player ratings really quickly. It's starting to rain. Bath, I'm just going to give a 6. Nothing really special.
Yeah.
A couple of decent saves, especially at 0-0 and at 1-0 to Notts, and then 1-1. A couple of good saves. McDonald came in. I actually thought it was okay today. I'd probably give him a 6.5. I thought for a player that's not played any minutes to come and play like that, every time he got the ball, I was wondering what his passing ability would be like. It wasn't that bad. It was all right, but
yeah,
it didn't bring me any.
Yeah.
I wasn't amazed.
Yeah, 6.5 for me.
Matty Platt.
I'm going to give him a 6.5 as well. He's fairly solid, isn't he? I mean, he's assuring. You know, when he has the ball, you're not worried at all, are you? So, he was like that today, you know. So yeah, 6.5.
I'd give him a 7. You know, I just think he was just that level above. Bedu. Again, it's a strange one. I'm going to give a 7 because attacking wise, he was superb, and even right towards the end, a lot of energy. But we've lost the game, haven't we? I don't know. I'm going to 7.
I'll go 6.5 again. I'll just give the back 3 6.5.
Yeah. Then we'll go wing backs. Sammy Austin.
I've been impressed with Sammy Austin over this period. You know, again, he was good today. You know, a bit shaky just straight after in the second half, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Nearly gave a goal away.
I'm going 6.
I'm gonna give him a 6 as well. Yeah.
Other side, Josh Martin gets rightly deserves it. Gets to play, but he was never going to last at all. The amount of time that he's played compared to what he did 3 days ago at Cheltenham.
Yeah.
I don't think he really did too much. I'm just going to go 6. I thought it was all right though.
He got the assist, didn't he?
I honestly can't tell you.
I think he did. I'm gonna give him a 7. I'm impressed with Martin. Really impressed. Yeah, 7.
Yeah, fair enough. We then go into central midfield positions. Matty Palmer for me today, man of the match. On announcement, wasn't man of the match for me. Some really wayward passes for Matty Palmer. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, 80% were good, but the 20% that weren't actually created a lot of chances for them. So I'm probably going to say Matty Palmer for me. He just gets that solid 6.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd give him a 6. So I can't give him too much high because he was doing some really basic errors, wasn't he, today? So which isn't like him, to be honest. So yeah.
What about George Abbott?
Energetic. He gets himself about the pitch, doesn't he? He's got those qualities. Picking up overlaps. I'm going to give him a 7. What is good today?
I've got 6.5 for me. First half, it's really hard. This is really hard to score because first half I would have given everyone 8.5s, 8s, maybe some 9s. Yeah. Second half, they were very, very good, weren't they? Second half.
Yeah.
Then this is a really weird one. Go Dan Crowley.
I can't score him too highly, to be honest with you today. I like Dan Crowley, and it's great having him back. But the highlights for me today that I remember from the game are him sort of, you know, spinning it around a bit in our sort of half, in our third, if you like, sort of spinning himself out of danger a few times, which is all good and well, but you know, on the creative side of things, he's not really been up to much. He misses a really good chance late on as well, off target. So disappointed. I'm sure he'll be disappointed with that today. So I'm going to give him a 6.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. I think, I'm going to be fair to him, I think he looked very, very tired. And the shift he put in again 3 days ago, it's no excuse because Walsall played 3 days ago as well. But, you know, I've given him some really high scores, but today just wasn't quite at it. Held onto the ball for just too long in periods. So, yeah. Didsy, first off, you really, really impressed, weren't you?
Yeah, he's passing really good. Second half, you know, much of the same. Maybe he's trying a little bit too much, I think, from outside the box with some of those shots. But you know, all in, his performance was good. You know, his goal was stolen off him because, you know, from where I was sat, it looked like he was miles on. But you know, I'm yet to be proven wrong.
I'm going to go 7. I thought it was a better performance today. And then Jatta, who has one cleared off the line. I heard someone saying, and it might be this kind of idea with some strikers. When you go around the keeper, you don't want to hit it too hard because you're just desperate not to miss. You want to get it on target. But I mean, it was creeping in. You've got to hit it harder than that, haven't you?
Yeah.
But then he does get, he gets the goal, doesn't he? That gets the goal.
Yeah.
I thought he did. He linked up well. He got in behind a few times. I'm going to go 7 as well for Jatta.
So yeah, 7 for me as well.
And then the subs, amazing to see Jody back. But
Not done a great deal.
we can't be asking him to do too
course we
much.
can't.
I go 6.5 for him. Yeah. Conor Grant, I thought started really well when he came on and then faded a bit. 6.5 for me.
Yeah,
And then I think that was every sub we bought on, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah. It was, which means there's a few players that haven't played that may get an opportunity against Swindon again in 3 days' time, and then we get the week-long break when we go away to Grimsby, who I think have lost today to Accrington. Not the end of the world, is it? If I was walking to film this and I said 9 from 12, you'd take.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you're right. But you know, when you take the lead, and then obviously you're going for the 2-2 in the end, and it gets disallowed, it is disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I had that weird feeling at half time. I knew something was. I don't know. They were never going to come out like that. And also, for us to keep that standard up, yes, it shouldn't have dropped the way it did, but we're never going to keep that level of standard up. They bought off Albert Dover, bought on Jamil Matt. I think it's Jamil Matt up front, and just absolutely blew us away, to be honest. I knew they were going to score. Did I think they were going to score 2? Not 100% sure. They're 15 points ahead of us. They are a good side. Are they 15 points ahead of us in terms of ability-wise? No, I don't think so. Are they going to go up? Yes. Are they going to go up as champions? Probably. It'd be an absolute capitulation for them. But you know what? Some results have gone against us today. Some have gone in our favour.
Yeah.
Win against Swindon, I kind of think it's all forgotten. It'll be 12 points from 15 over the festive period.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you take that.
Yeah, you do. That wraps up It's All Black and White, first episode of 2025. Please do subscribe to the channel. We're nearly at 4,000 subscribers. Drop a like. Let us know your player ratings and what you thought of the game.